I'm Tessa Smith with Mama's Geeky. Thank you guys so much for taking the time.
Yes,
This
of course.
this show is so good. I'm telling
Yes.
you. They gave us 5 episodes. I started the first one. I literally watched all 5 back to back and then was begging for more. But I'd love to know for you guys, what was it that made you want to be a part of this incredibly unique musical phenomenal show, which is what I'm calling it. And Daphne, if you want to go first.
Well, you don't say no during a pandemic to an animated show that you sing to and you play an overlord in hell. Just can't say no to that. I had never played, I'd never been an animated character before that actually got to the stage of like public viewing. So I'm thrilled, and the fact that we sing and I'm with my posse of Broadway homies. I'm so good. What an honor. What a thrill.
Yeah,
I
I
love
mean,
it.
Tessa, you set us up with the why. It's an embarrassment of riches to be getting to create a character for a series that has such a built-in fan base already of
And you don't
amazing,
have to put your pants on.
and you don't have to wear pants. Like it's a pantless venture. And that's also thrilling. But to get to lend our voices in such a huge way to something both with such specific voice acting alongside of getting to actually sing. I mean, you've watched the first couple of episodes, you've already heard Daphne's song. It's outstanding.
It's so good.
And so all of these things are kind of happen, you know, we're setting up such a cool arc for all of these different characters, some of which like you haven't even seen what's about to happen yet. And I think that that's incredible too, because you leave everybody with such cliffhangers of what's about to happen alongside of a community who is so theatrical that the series kind of pops in a way because you don't normally get that kind of grouping. And Vivian is such a Broadway fan that I'm so grateful and honored that she decided to reach out to the Broadway community because we all really love each other. It gets smaller and smaller the more that you do. And to be in a room with everybody last night for the first time since creating our recordings of this in 2021, I think, was
Wow.
incredible. So that was really cool.
Yeah, I saw a lot of pictures from last night. It seemed like you guys were all just having so much fun.
Beyond.
Um, but I'd love to know what it was like. Well, Daphne, you even talk about never being really an animated character before, but what was it like when you got to see the design of your character for the first time?
Um, Amazing. I mean, like, it's one thing to see a picture of the character, and then it's a whole other thing to see the animation on a big screen. You know, the first time I got to see it was like on an iPad, which is fun and thrilling, but you know, the sound sucks and it's very like, you know, you feel like a kid like watching the thing, right?
Hmm.
So last night, you know, it was really a great event. It was a great launch because you know, it really feels like a fulfillment after a process that took years during a time when we couldn't see each other or be in the room together. So
Hmm.
to be in the room together celebrating, it's all the things.
Yeah.
Wow.
To watch the characters be um fleshed out in such a way with the animation. I mean, when I first saw the inbox of Loot, I loved the vibe of the character, but it was just like line strokes, pencil stroke, all of that amazing stuff. But then to see it come to life um in that real, you know, post-production animated kind of way. I mean, doing animation has been a dream of mine. So getting to see that happen and then going, whoa, that's me. Um, is doubly cool because you don't normally get to play I don't normally get to play characters like that in real life. So it's badass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, I need a soundtrack now. Like the
Oh
music
yeah.
is so
Hey.
good. It's so good. But for you guys, like, what were you, I guess, most excited for fans to see with the series? Is it the music? Is it the story? Is it, I mean, everything probably?
For me, it's everything. I'm new to this. I'm newer to it than so many fans. You know, I'm a new fan, you know, and to like come into this project as a new fan, knowing that there's older fans that like are very discriminating. It's like, I just hope they love it as much as I do. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they're gonna be really happy.
there's all of this. I've been thinking to myself and saying in a couple of other interviews that, you know, even I'm surprised at now my remembering of what I did in the studio that I haven't seen yet, and going, I can't wait for these crazy moments to happen. They haven't even happened yet. And to be to have that knowledge coming in, though, is as surprising, I think, for all of us as it is for the fans watching it. For us to go, wow, we did this thing what feels like years ago, which, because it was, and now we're getting to see all of the payoff of what's happening. And because it's such an incredibly dense, packed, you know, not what you think it is type of show, we're keeping everything under wraps because things that happen with our characters are so insane that that you know, you can't know until it happens. So it's
Oh, you've got me so excited right now. I'm like, please keep going. Tell me everything.
and you know, it's under the lock and the key, but we're all finding it out too, which is part of the magic of this thing.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate it. Congratulations. I can't wait to finish season 1. I can't wait for season 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just keep going. I'll take it forever and ever.
That's just my opinion.
I'm fine with that. I'm in.
Yeah.
Tell me who to write a letter to. I'll do it. And then we're good.
You write a letter to Lucifer.
Okay. That sounds good.
You know, but
Yeah.
Thank you, Tessa. This was great.
Thank you guys so much for your time. Appreciate it.